Hello, how you doing? It's Vic Camp, and we're back inside my garage game room, where, as you can see, we picked up another game. So, game number 5 since January 2019, and this game is a 1976 Playmatic 4-player, and it's called New World. This game was made in Spain, and it has a larger size head for a 4-player than a Gottlieb or maybe even a Williams. It's a pretty huge head. Just barely fit in the car when we went to pick it up down in Brick, New Jersey, which is a shore area close to the bay and beach. So this particular game was bought and put into a YMCA down in Monmouth County, which is close by that Brick and a lot of the other shore areas. It stood there for a short period of time, and then it went to a boys' camp in the shore area, and for some reason, probably I know why, the kids couldn't stop playing it back then, and they had to take it out of the camp because it was a distraction. And what happened was the superintendent of the state that were running all these facilities like YMCA and camps and stuff, summer camps, took it home. So she had it for since 1980, I think, or 1979 or something. So the playfield is impeccable. These lenses are so flat. I've never felt anything quite like it. They're so flat, and there's nowhere at all, no marks at all on the playfield. It's impeccable. As you can see, the top arch has nowhere at all. And the game is a low played game. Very low played, so just want to talk a little bit about the game. There's some cool things that they did, Playmatic in Spain, when they built this pinball machine, and I really liked the ideas they had. I wish they would have incorporated in some of the USA games, but it is what it is. There's no really comparison between the two, because pinball is pinball, and this game is a great pinball machine. And like I said, the front door and legs are really shiny. They're original. I actually used a little bit of some chrome polish on the legs, and they came out really great. So let's see if we can't get a close-up of the playfield. I want to just show you how really nice this game is. They coated it with something, the playfield, and I think that's what kept it really nice condition with no wear. It's like they brushstroked something on from the factory. I don't know if you can see that. We'll give you a little idea. It looks like they brushstroked some kind of clear coat or something. It's phenomenal. It's really glassy and cleaned right up. There was a lot of dirt from the years of being stored in the home from 1979 till I picked it up this week. So yeah, miraculous playfield, and the back glass is really nice also. I mean, I have to rate it very close to a 10, and I can even try to figure out where the little imperfections are that I'm talking about. It's nothing even to bring up, but I'm going to point it out. There's one mark tiny mark there, and they're like pinheads. The camera's making it a little bigger, so there's two little marks there. And there's one mark in his coat here. And then there's nothing else. I mean, the game is perfect. I have a picture of the reverse side of the glass. The glass is in almost impeccable too, shape also. So again, we're going to just talk a little bit about this game. It has a nice feature, the match feature, as you can see, is there. And it pops up one, a 3-digit one, and that looks like a mistake. 00, if I'm not mistaken. That feature's real nice. It is overlight, so the map and cool game over. And back glass has got some nice artwork on it. About the probably I'm talking really nice. So apron's really nice. I mean everything, even the shooter lane. Not a mark on the shooter lane. Goes all the way up. Yep. These plastics are perfect. They're extra thick. They made them a little thicker than Gottlieb's games. You can see the thickness on it. Really heavy duty, man. They're nice. And I love this flat. We went over this. These flat lenses is really great. So internally in the game, you can increase the flipper power and the pop bumper power. They have Jones plugs, the small Jones plugs that you can just pull in. I think it's 33 volts, 30 volts, and something else. But I think it's set on the medium level. This game really has a lot of power too, so I'm going to leave it there for a while. And we'll go from there. So today I got this flipper to work. This flipper was dead. Still needs a little work, but I'll get to it next. I did clean and wax the playfield and put all brand new rubbers on everywhere and buff all the metal up. All the metal inside them lanes are buffed up. I took everything apart, even these. I love these lights on top. I'm going to try to see if we can shut this and get the red effect. Yeah, let me get the red effect. I don't know if we're going to get it in the dark. They're not showing up, but these top metal rollovers here, they're dynamite, man, and they're bright red. They don't show in the camera, I don't think. But anyway, terrific game. I like some of the features. Like I said, you can plug power in on the flippers and on the pop bumpers. That's awesome by just a Jones plug. And a couple other things I like about the game. That I'll go over in another video, but I did want to just show you this game. It's in remarkable condition. And I cleaned all the switches today and checked all the light bulbs. I have some sockets that are bad. I got to go back and solder quite a few sockets, maybe a half a dozen or so. But I wanted to clean and wax this playfield and let you see how nice it is. This is definitely collector quality here. It's incredible. And I also cleaned all the targets and slingshot switches. I cleaned mostly everything. Next time underneath the playfield we're going to do some more work. There were some switches that were hanging. I think there were 4 switches. Actually, these 2 switches here were just hanging. And as you can see, that rollover is black and it's a piece of plastic instead of the metal that Gottlieb and Williams and the rest of the manufacturers were using. And these switches were hanging, so I made on one I nailed through, hold the switch underneath the size, and I to hold on some really thin fuse that worked. So these switches are all screwed back in. Now probably notorious for falling out of switches on the Playmatics because they're just riveted out into a metal base, but seems like it separates, so quite a few, like 4 of them. So, but like really no problem. I fixed them before and quickly. These will So you can see it says made in Spain here. And the door's real nice. Back of this game is real nice. So, all right. So this is the first video of, or second, I'm not sure, of the New World. I have some more work I want to do. I want to dial in some switches. I want to work on these switches here on the spinners, which look really nice. Nowhere at all. And these drop targets go down. They're kind of cool. They drop down in there. And really nice sequence. I'm going to do a game play sequence. So there you have it. The newest arrival in just in time for Memorial Day weekend. With the centennial year, 1976 it was made, bicentennial or whatever, and looks really good.